being around positive people is motivating. And I don't have to work at it, it's just naturally how I am. Even going through a pandemic, which was really hard, it's sort of giving people hope and letting them know that we can control what we can control, here's what we're going to focus on, but here's what we're playing for, and here's how we're going to win. And always keeping that positive, there's always a positive in any environment that you're in. Silver linings, people call it. And so I just accentuate those things. And I think it helps the organization stay the course and realize that things are going to be all right. So it does give hope to an organization. And I've always, like I said, I've always been like that. Even though I was in chemicals for 8 years and I had to lay off people and close factories, I would be very honest with people about first question I had, first town hall, are there going to be layoffs? I said, have you seen our financial results? And they said, well, I said, don't you see all the cars in the parking lot are all leaving? Like, you see things happening here. Let me show you. And I went to a flip chart and showed them how bad our results were. I said, so yes, 100% there are going to be layoffs. We have to get this loss to break even. But we're going to treat people really fairly. You're going to be involved in the process. I haven't decided anything. And we're going to do this together as a team. And we are going to have a bright future for the people who are going to stay in this organization. And we're going to create a winning offense. But yes, there will be layoffs. And so you have to be honest with people. But it doesn't mean you still can't be positive about what the future will hold. What I love about the Strength Finders is, and we haven't talked about this yet, is balconies and basements, which I think is amazing, because the balconies is when your strengths are at their best. The basement is when your strengths can turn against you. Sort of talked about that with Activator, how you can sort of create chaos sometimes unintentionally. With positivity is you can't be Pollyanna, which is, I like the words Gallup uses, they're very blunt. And so you have to be realistic while being positive. And sometimes if you're positive all the time, people look at you and like, well, it's just not realistic. So you have to balance that and make sure I don't over-rotate. But I think it's really been an advantage to have that as a strength to keep the organization in a good frame of mind. I do quarterly town hall meetings, and I show what's going well, what's not going well, but the tone is always very positive, and it helps that we have a high-performing company.